So majority of you guys right now that are watching this probably hate their job. They want to
But
quit.
this is why the rules come into play. I trade during this session.
They truly want to quit. They want to do something that's more extraordinary. They have something in their heart, in their life, that they know they're not living up to, which is their potential. But let me tell you guys something, bro. If you truly want to leave your job, this is what I want you to do. And I found this blueprint by experiencing, right? Through trial and error. With all the learning that I've been doing, I'm giving this to you guys because I understand. I was scrambling, figuring out every information I can on YouTube, doing as much research as possible. But it's something that I really found out. Like, we're stuck in a system that siphons the life out of us, that siphons up our time. Our time is being traded for dollars. So here's the thing. And there's multitudes of things. I'm on a stack. It's a sequence stack here. But I'm going to give you the first level, right? We know we trade our time for money. And then from there, what happens when we receive our time back? When we get that 2-day break, which is Saturday and Sunday, and we finally get our paycheck? Why do we receive our paycheck on a Friday and a Thursday, closer to the end of the week? Because they know we will consume. We need to consume stuff. So the societal system right there has pushed consuming on us so much, to buy a house, get that car, that nice car, buy that, But when you do those things, when you fall into that trap, when you get into that mortgage, when you get into that car note, when you start paying subscriptions, Netflix and whatnot, you are paying into a system that will make you have to go back out there and sell your time for money, because you have given your money into this siphoning vacuum, right? When you lock in, you're afraid now because you might ruin your credit. When you lock in that mortgage, when you lock in that car note, you have to make consistent payments, so you have no way out. You haven't built a skill set yet where you can leave your job. So you have no choice but to continue to sell that time until you pay that off. You see how that works? We need to realize we need to start living below our means. As you work your job, right now, whoever's watching this, work your freaking job. Build a high income skill set, whether it's sales, whatever. Find something, e-commerce. You're doing something that's online now, because the online space is booming like crazy. To make money online today is insane. You got 16-year-olds making millions of dollars just by clicking a button. But we're over here trading our time for money. And I'm telling you this because I still work a job and I'm still building my skills. You know what I'm saying? I'm still making money online. But at the same time, I'm building it because I need to make sure that when I do leave this place, I am secure. I am confident enough. I'm not confident, and I'm just being honest with you guys. But you need to be confident when you start building that skill set. And number 2, live below your means. All you need to do is spend money on what you need. Spend money on what you need. The need part is the key word here. The need part. Everybody tends to mix that up with, oh, I want this. I want boba. I want a cup of coffee. I want this. When you continue to want stuff, when you continue to consume stuff, your money's going to go away. You got to realize, how much time do you spend at your job? On average, a human spends 8 hours at their job. Minimum wage, California, $20 an hour. You spent 1 hour of your life making $20 just to go outside and spend $20 on a product. That's an hour of your time, bro. I'm just being real with y'all. We really got to take into account of what we do. Be intentional about it. If you really want to build a life of no stress, freedom, all those things, live below your means, build a high income skill, right? As you do that. And then when you're skill sets exceed whatever it is and you feel more confident that you can make money outside of your job, then you can leave your job. And because you live below your means, you saved up enough money so you don't have to worry about bills. When you are constantly on survival mode, you have no clarity in the mind at all. You have nothing to think about but your bills. When you are constantly, paying into the siphoning system, you are constantly thinking about your bills. You're worried about your bills, worrying about how you're gonna feed your kids, how this. Well, it's your choices. Your choices matter. If you can live below your means. I believe anybody can live below their means. They don't need all this stuff, extra stuff that they're buying into. They just want it because the cultural system, like I said, the Western system has brainwashed you into thinking you need this stuff. You need a nice car. No, you don't. You just need a car that takes you from point A to point B. You don't. You need food. You don't need excess food. You don't need to eat, 3 plates of freaking pancakes. You don't need all that stuff. I see people eat like crazy, bro. One bowl of pho to themselves and their own kid. You could share that whole large bowl of pho within 2 people. That saves you half of what you were gonna spend. So take into account, bro. Like all those things I just gave you guys, please take into account, take initiative, and I hope that you will make it to the other side. Peace.